Ladies and gentlemen, after 50, your body starts whispering a message most people ignore. It's not giving up, it's asking for help. What if I told you that the strength, stamina, and energy you once had are still inside you, waiting to be awakened? Not through expensive treatments or impossible diets, but through 3 simple vitamins that, when taken the right way, can rebuild your energy, sharpen your mind, and reignite your passion for life. Stay with me, because in the next few moments, you're going to learn how to turn back the clock, not by chasing youth, but by mastering vitality. And that vitality is contagious. When your body begins to thrive, everything around you begins to shift. Your relationships feel deeper because you bring more presence into them. Your work feels lighter because you move through it with renewed focus and energy. Even your outlook on life starts to change. You stop feeling like you're chasing youth and start realizing that you're cultivating strength. These 3 vitamins don't just enhance your body, they rewire your confidence. They remind you that you are still capable, still powerful, still evolving. The mirror stops being a reminder of what's gone and becomes a reflection of what's growing stronger within you. And every capsule, every drop, every morning routine becomes a declaration, a quiet statement that you're still in control of your body and your story. You start to feel your endurance returning during a morning walk, your mind sharp during conversations, your spirit grounded in moments that once left you drained. You begin to move through your day not as someone trying to survive age, but as someone mastering it with intention. The fatigue that once weighed you down starts to lift. The spark that once felt lost begins to glow again, because these small choices, done consistently, build the foundation of lasting vitality, one powerful day at a time. And as that foundation strengthens, something remarkable begins to happen. You start noticing how effortlessly your body begins to respond. Tasks that once felt tiring now feel smooth and natural. Climbing stairs doesn't leave you breathless, mornings don't start with stiffness, and evenings don't end in fatigue. Instead, you feel a steady flow of energy moving through you, the kind that doesn't fade after a few hours but carries you confidently from sunrise to nightfall. This is your body's way of saying thank you for finally giving it what it has been silently asking for all these years. When your cells are nourished, your entire system comes alive in harmony. But beyond the physical transformation lies an even deeper shift. You begin to rediscover self-respect. Taking those vitamins each day becomes a ritual, not a routine. A daily affirmation that your health matters, that your energy is sacred, that you still have more to give to this world. Every capsule you take becomes a message to your future self. I'm still investing in you. And that mindset ripples into every part of your life. You stop accepting mediocrity in your health because you know your body deserves better. You start sleeping better, thinking clearer, smiling easier, and walking taller. Not because you're chasing perfection, but because you're finally aligned with purpose. And even your inner drive, that deep sense of passion, begins to reawaken. You find yourself motivated to move again, to eat better, to push harder in the gym, or simply to enjoy life's small moments more fully. You realize that performance after 50 isn't about matching the energy of your youth. It's about channeling it wisely, using it to live with balance and intention. These 3 vitamins are not just nutrients, they are the keys to unlocking a version of yourself that's calm yet powerful, experienced yet vibrant, mature yet unstoppable. And with every passing day, you feel more in tune with your body, more alive in your spirit, and more certain that your best years are not behind you, they're beginning right now. And when that realization settles in, a quiet confidence begins to bloom inside you. You no longer wake up wondering how much energy you'll have to get through the day. You wake up knowing you have enough to do what you love, and still have more to give. There's a rhythm that starts to flow in your life, a balance between effort and ease. You feel grounded, strong, and present in your own body. The stiffness fades, your steps feel lighter, and your focus sharpens. You start to feel that natural connection between mind and muscle again, as if your body remembers what vitality feels like and decides to reclaim it fully. That's what happens when you treat your health, not as an afterthought, but as a daily act of empowerment. And you begin to notice that people around you sense the change too. They see the glow in your face, the energy in your movement, and the clarity in your voice. They start asking what you're doing differently, and you smile because you know it's not about one dramatic change. It's about the quiet, Consistent choices you've been making each day. You've chosen to nourish yourself, to prioritize yourself, and your body is responding with gratitude. The vitamins you take have become symbols of discipline and care, proof that age is not a limitation but a stage for transformation. And then soon, that transformation spreads beyond the physical. You start thinking differently, believing differently, living differently. You stop rushing through life and start savoring it. Every moment feels sharper, fuller, richer. You begin to understand that strength isn't only about muscles or endurance. It's about energy, balance, and awareness. You feel more in control, more alive, and more attuned to your body's rhythm than you've felt in years. And as this awareness grows, you realize that taking care of yourself is no longer a chore. It's a privilege, a daily reminder that you still have the power to shape the way you age and the way you live. And with every sunrise, that awareness deepens. You start to understand that this renewed energy is not just about feeling better. It's about becoming more capable of embracing life fully. The little things that once seemed like effort, getting out of bed with enthusiasm, going for an evening walk, sharing laughter with loved ones, now come naturally. Your mind feels lighter because your body feels supported, and that connection creates an unshakable sense of confidence. You begin to see that vitality is not a gift reserved for the young, it's the result of care, intention, and consistency. Every time you choose to nourish your body, you reinforce the belief that your best days are created, not remembered. And this transformation brings a quiet joy that words can barely describe. You no longer see health as a battle, but as a partnership, a collaboration between wisdom and discipline. The vitamins you take are no longer just supplements. They are reminders that you've decided to live consciously. You've chosen to work with your body, not against it. You've decided that aging doesn't mean slowing down. It means refining your strength, redefining your energy, and reclaiming your potential. Your mornings now feel purposeful, your afternoons productive, and your nights peaceful. You rest deeply because you've earned that rest through care and respect for your body. And through this renewed lifestyle, something even more powerful emerges. A sense of gratitude. Gratitude for the lessons your body has taught you, for the resilience it has shown, and for the chance to start again with clarity and purpose. You no longer chase youth, you embody vitality. Every heartbeat feels like a celebration of persistence. Every breath feels like proof that strength doesn't fade, it evolves. And as you continue this journey, you carry within you a profound truth. When you treat your body with devotion, it responds with life, vigor, and unstoppable power.